Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be visiting my rabbit farm. I know this is not my usual kind of educative content, but with this I'll be able to educate those of you who are animal lovers and those of you who are considering going into rabbitry. So you know one or two things about rabbitry. I know rabbit is a very good thing to go into. That's my guard dog, that's Perry. So in everything you want to do, you have to consider safety first, and that is why my second safety here is making use of padlocks. As you can see, this is why this thing is actually open is for the sake of this video, because I'm trying to make it as short and educative as possible. You understand that? Very good. So now I'm going to walk you through my rabbit cage. As you can see, I have 2 cages here, and if you take a good look at those 2 cages, you will discover that both extreme ends of those 2 cages have bigger size of room, like this and this, compared to the other 3 rooms in the middle, just like this and this too, compared to the room to this one room in the middle too. So the main reason for that is for period like this, when they have to give birth to their kids, for their kindling period like this, because something like this, you have to make something like this. This is called a litter box, where you give them the instinct and the chance for them to give birth into. So they are going to lay it like this. See, they will lay it, remove their furs and put it inside. I mean, this is their air here. They'll put it inside and lay it and give birth to their kids inside. So that is the main reason why I consider having this bigger size of rooms at the extreme end of my cage. So if you want to have your own cage too, you can also consider that. And some people always have this story building kind of cage, like 2 layers of cage. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But I actually prefer this method because, to me, based on my experience in rabbitry, I have over 5 years experience. I started rabbitry since year 2020. So that's over 5 years experience. That is early that year. So I prefer this kind of method. But to me, it's less stressful for me than the 2 layers type of cage and stuff. So now I'm going to walk you through the type of rabbits I have in my cage, and you are going to see everything. So this is my American breed. When I bought this, I bought 2. This is a female. I bought them, but unfortunately I lost the rabbits. That's now I want you to know before is most of you have make mistake of carrying rabbit like this. It is very, very wrong. You see, it's going to stress the rabbit, carry them from the air. So if you want to carry your rabbits, just take it from the back like this, carry it up and bring it out. You see this? This is a very big rabbit, LD, and very, very big. Look at it, very, very big. This is an American breed of the kind of rabbits I have in my rabbit farm. So now you already know how to handle your rabbits. Now let me just put this back. See that? So, and also I have a New Zealand white rabbit here too. This is a New Zealand white rabbit, as you can see. I don't know if I should bring this out too. I don't know what to do, because this is why I don't want to bring this out. This is a male. Actually, it's a male. And the main reason I don't bring out is because it was injured by one of my other male rabbits. So these are things you even have to consider when you are going to rabbitry. Like, you can't put 2 males together. You have to have enough rooms for them. You see these rabbits? This is a New Zealand white. This is another type of breed I have in my farm. Sorry for stressing you. So another kind of breed I have in my farm, I have these chinchillas. As you can see them, they are less than 3 months and they are this big already. They are still baby, very, very troublesome. See, I want to bring one out for you to see. See this? You see how big they are. And this rabbit you are seeing here is less than 3 months. Can you see it? That is a chinchilla. Over here at my second cage here, as you can see, this, she just gave birth to these 4 good babies, very, very big. She fed them this morning already. That's where you can see their stomach up. Let me pick up one for you so that you can understand what I'm saying. Look how round the stomach is. You see? So she gave birth to 4 babies, 4 kids. You see that? So this is another type of breed I have on my farm. I have in my farm. This is a satin. Look at it. It's called satin. So she gave birth to 7 kids, and out of the 7 kids, she gave birth to 2 of her breed, 2 of her kind. You see, this satin. This is another satin here. Another satin here. And if you take a look at this one that you're looking at, like white and black, that one is called Dutch, because the male I used to cross her when I was mating her, the male I crossed her with was a Dutch. It's a Dutch. Corrected. It's a Dutch. So that's why she has these 2 Dutch breeds too. So and I don't even know their gender yet until I like to check that up when they are about 2 to 3 months old already. So okay, before I forget, this is the medication. For the medication part of it, some people always like to go natural, while some always like to get drugs. And when you want to get drugs, go this way. It's of 2 types. Is either you get the powder form or you get the one you can inject. But me, I don't always recommend injection, because not everybody that know how to handle a needle. And rabbits are very, very delicate animal. They are very, very delicate. Any small thing you do to them, you can injure them, it can kill them. So, but on my own side, based on my experience, I used to make use of this powdery form of medication, and I also go natural. But the main reason I'm using this is because I have limited access to the kind of leaf I'll be needing, the kind of herbs and leaf I need for that mixture. I have limited access, so sometimes I do give them that, but I just use this as a support. So if you take a look at this, this is astropiperazine citrate. This is a dewormer. I have 2 antibiotics here. I've not opened this too. This is octrazylene. This is an antibiotic, an anti-stress. This is tetranol 5%. This is an antibiotics too. See, it's written there. This is Embassy Fort. This for this anti-coccidiosis. So mostly you get that kind of infection from chickens. So anti-coccidiosis. And this is the container where I do mix them. And I will take this injection, this syringe to be precise. I'll take it, draw out the quantity I want, and put into the rabbit's mouth for them to drink. Because when you put inside their water, mostly they don't like taking it inside the water. So, rabbits are very, very dramatic. So this is vitamin 12, just like the name implies. It's just like it's just an additive that you mix with their food or their water, just for them to have more nutrients. You understand? So that is part on the drug aspects. Today is just like a general knowledge, and as you can see, this morning I gave them maize leaf and yam peels. That was I give to them this morning in quantity, because that is what they have not eaten for a long time. So me, on my own part, I like to mix their food. I don't give them just one way food all the time, based on my experience, because rabbits also behave like human. You can't just be eating what kind of food and not get out of it. So because of that, I make sure I give them varieties of food. Don't worry, I'm going to make a content based on their feeding, the kind of leaf you give them, even home food that I can give a rabbit that I actually save for them based on my own experience. I will explain that in another video entirely. I'll make, maybe that will be going to be my next video that I'm going to make. So you guys are going to decide for me if I make that on my next video, or I'm going to talk about how they mate, like crossing them to give birth to kids like this. So I'll make a content on that too, because I'm considering the duration of this video. When videos are too long, you just have to make it short and very, very educative. You go direct to the point. So I'm going to talk more about the mating and their kingdom like this. So I'll make another video on that. And the main reason why I will breed my rabbits, I'm actually an animal lover, and I love rabbits a lot, because this is the only kind of animal that I know, yes, I can rear very well, apart from dogs. So I rear them for meat. Basically, I rear them for meat, and sometimes I sell them out too. Just like this madam here, she gave birth to 4 kids about 2 months ago, and I sold them all out already. So that's why she's just there, and I don't want to stress her at all. So she has tried for the year already, and I'm considering the spacing I have in my rabbit farm, because if you take a look at all the cages here, if you take a look at all the rooms, you see that they're all filled up. So there's no space for me to start crossing under rabbits. And I already have 2 rabbits here, who already start kindling, and the one in the middle here, I'm expecting her to also give me kits in a few days, about 7 days to come. That's a week to come. She should also give birth to. So I have to consider my spacing. So I read them mainly for meat. I also sell. Don't worry, on this video I'm going to attach some videos, and also I will attach some pictures of when I make use of my rabbit for meat, or preserve or prepare them for meat. And also I can also make a content on that for you. So that means I'm making 3 different contents: one on the feeding, the mating, and the cleaning, like the cleaning, and I'll be making another content on making your rabbit for preparing your rabbit for meat. So I feel like you guys can help me to decide on that in the comment section. Which one do you want me to do next? Should I make the one for meat, or the one for the feeding, or the mating? But I can assure you that rabbits. Oh, before I forget, I know you guys will be looking at what this is. What is this? This is a cage also. No, this is not a cage. This is a trap. It's a trap. I made this trap by myself. You see? So that's just the mechanism to close down. I made this trap by myself. Now, just like what I said earlier, I said in everything you do, you have to consider safety first. So I have a dog that guard this place for me. I have padlocks in all the rooms, and also I have a trap for any stupid animals or any kind of animal that wants to attack my rabbits. So I just set the trap for them and catch them all. I think I've trapped about 2 different animals these days. One genet and one bushmeat. I just see them around, so I killed them already. I can attach it to this video for you to see if I have the time to. So that is the little. I think that is enough for today until I make my next video on rabbitry. So put on your notification bell, subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you like this video, you comment. You can decide for me the next content for me to make, and I'll give you the full information based on my experience. At least I've made my errors. I've known my don'ts and do's in rabbitry, so I can share them with you. There's no need to start reading one kind of book for it. I'll just give you my I'll pour my experience out for you, so you can decide that for me in my on the comment section and let me know. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. I hope you like, subscribe, and share this video. God bless you. Bye.